What's happening to me? I can't fall for a simple gardener. I have a name to protect and a reputation to keep. Wealthy and powerful, she fell in love with the gardener at her mansion quietly. Watch this story to the end, because not even all the money in the world could protect her from what came next. Isabella Fontanelle, 50 years old, owned a fortune too big for numbers to hold, and a house too large for the silence inside. A widow with no children, surrounded by luxury, but empty on the inside every single day. Every morning from the mansion balcony she watched the garden, perfectly maintained, not because of the flowers, but because of Miguel. Miguel was about 30 years old, spoke very little, and worked non-stop. Dirt on his hands, eyes always lowered, like he never had the right to look higher. He never asked for anything, never demanded anything, never tried to cross any line at all. And somehow, that was what broke her down. Isabella hated herself for feeling this way. A respected woman, rich and admired, falling for a simple gardener in her own home. This is ridiculous, she thought with anger. This isn't love, it's loneliness, she insisted. But the heart didn't obey logic, and it definitely didn't obey money. She made up reasons to walk into the garden, asked about plants she already understood, and stayed there pretending she was curious, while the real reason pounded in her chest. And when Miguel smiled, rare and shy, Isabella felt something she never received before. A real sense of life waking up inside her. At night, alone in her massive bedroom, the fear returned, heavy and unforgiving. Fear of judgment, fear of laughter, fear of being seen as weak and desperate. A Fontanelle doesn't fall for a gardener, the voices in her head would whisper. And for years, she believed every word. Miguel was too simple for her world, too young for her careful life, too far from everything she was raised to value. And still, he was the only one who felt real. But that feeling, hidden and suffocated, would not stay silent for much longer. Because every ignored love comes with a price. And Miguel wasn't as naive as she assumed.